Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Colorado Show. Ash is out of town. Um, and that's why we're getting a late start. She was supposed to set up the show, but guess what? It's just me here today. Karen's supposed to be showing up any minute now. But as of right now, you guys are just stuck with me. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get to the intro. But and I think you know what I think also we need to discuss Miss Joy Reid. We weren't here last week, so I couldn't really I couldn't really do that. Um and but we'll figure it out. Now where did Ash put the intro? I don't even know where she put it. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. I hope y'all can hear me out there. Give it up. Yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for all things CDM. Because once you subscribe, you're part of the tribe. Thank you very much. But yeah, I have a few words about this. Hold on, let's talk about this real quick.
Well, here's an alternative thought. Make your own dinner, MAGA. Make your own sandwiches. Wipe your own tears. Troll amongst yourselves with Elon and leave us alone. You got your heart's desire, the president you dreamed of, and worship instead of Jesus. And this time, you didn't even have to storm the Capitol, smash the windows, or try to kill police officers or issue death threats to poll workers. See? You did it just by voting this time. Congrats. You got your way. And he even got away with breaking the law. Yay.
My show had value. And that I'm sorry. That what I was doing had value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV. And I think this is kind of like me on TV, so I apologize. And then it mattered. I see Karen is there, and she's been texting me as well. And so what I will just say is that in the end, thank you.
No fair. My body, my choice.
You know what I find fascinating about this? First things first, she gets one of these. I hope y'all heard that. Make sure my sound is up. Let me make sure. Because we definitely can yeah, let's try that again. She gets a double one. I think now that Joy Reid is gone, let's give it up for that. I think some things that people need to realize is that in media, if you're going to, you can't consistently sit there and bash a group of people, whether it be black, white, blue, green, purple, orange, or yellow. How do you expect to broaden your audience and actually create the value that you claim your show has if you're ostracizing a whole group of people? It doesn't make any sense. Like, if I say, like, you know what, I want to have a restaurant, but we're only serving chicken, right? But the people say, you know what, well, and if you like burgers, you can't come. Well, guess what? The restaurant's not going to do that well. Okay. At least that's just my opinion. Oh, wow. And look who's here, everybody.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Right on. Something's working.
We're talking about crying Joy Reid. Joyless Reid.
Good God. I came in just in time then.
Yeah, because we didn't get to talk about it last week. We didn't have we were off.
Well, that's all right. Well, let's just go ahead and talk about the tether.
The tether. For those of you that are unfamiliar with what a tether is, Karen, break it down.
This tether has parents from Uganda and from the Congo. Wow,
I thought
Freudian
it was
slip.
Guyana.
From Congo.
I thought it was
I think,
Guyana and Congo.
and anyway, it's somewhere in the bush. But
Okay.
she is and what we would consider like an anchor individual.
Right.
She was probably born here, but her parents were illegal aliens. You
Were
know
they
that
they came here illegally?
her parents did not have full citizenship when they arrived.
For real?
No.
Oh, okay. What they
So
do? Come on a visa
uh,
or something?
so Joy Reid is a tether. We refer to these people from the African countries who tether on to FBAs, which are foundational Black Americans such as ourselves, and to uplift themselves, kind of like liberals use DEI, who use foundational Black Americans. There again, those of us who are from here, who have been here for generations, and they come in and pretend that skin folk is kinfolk, and they're not.
When
They're
it's
just
convenient.
tethering.
When it's convenient. You know,
Yes,
like
she don't like us.
if you come down here to Florida, it's very, very interesting. Like this is you'll see look at chaotic. He said it's joy, can't read.
I like that.
um if you
Thank you,
come down here to
chaotic.
Florida, I find it fascinating. It's like people will wave their flags from their countries like that they would never go back to.
Yeah, they might be going now.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
This is a certified.
It's interesting. Like they'll wave these Haitian flags, they'll wave these Jamaican flags, they'll wave the Venezuelan flag, and like none of them would ever go back. None of them. Like,
Real.
and the minute somebody says, "Hey, time to go, player," they like, "No, no, no."
Right,
like,
right.
it's like,
But you were
well,
just waving. You were repping
you
your
just
country.
yeah,
You
you were
you were
just waving the
repping your
flag
country.
like that was like it was Disney World. Like it's the greatest place on earth. Like, nah,
Wow.
you
Well,
know.
good. Just so
You know what I would like
happens.
to know? I'd like to know more about this one.
You
Um,
know, no one could have told me that when I
Oh
went
Lord.
down to Austin, now looks
this
like
is
a little
funny.
bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided is that I would step up when there was a need.
Listen, he up there, he's spewing all kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real. And we wasn't gonna sit for that shit. We wouldn't.
But when she called me and said, I think it's time for me to
You see the
retire,
switch?
and you're
The
the
hell?
one that I
What
believe
happened?
should take my seat, I really was kind of caught off guard. I didn't anticipate that. If anyone knows anything about the Congresswoman, they know.
We showed up, and if he had some sense, then maybe we would have been about that life. But y'all know he ain't got no sense. So please give some love. This took a little bit of coordinating to do for sure. We got some cool shirts.
You know, the congressional seat is over 4 times as large as the House seat.
You know, the
And I
congressional
was just
seat.
starting to get into the rhythm of doing constituent services and things like that.
We got Madam Williams, who just happens to have the honorary seat. It's not even honorary because she's holding it down, y'all. But the legend himself, John Lewis, that is the seat in which she currently serves. So she honored his legacy.
John
This is the
Lewis.
message that she wanted to send today.
Another porch
Yo, that's
Negro.
you know you know what I find fascinating about that? It's like it's almost like she went from like Condoleezza Rice to Meg Thee Stallion.
Glorilla.
Yeah, she went to Glover. Like, doesn't make any sense.
All
Like, you
right.
know, it's
All
funny. It's
right.
funny. It's almost like when Kamala got in front of that the group of Hispanics and was like, "I love you back." It's
And
like,
then all of a sudden, she's like, wait a minute, where we going next?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And then she'll switch it up for black folks.
Put her in a room
And
full of like,
then she switches it up for white folks. It's,
yo,
I couldn't keep up with that.
yeah, it's just too much
Look at
cosplaying.
Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, like look at
Yes,
this. Like
that,
she's Coretta. Look at she's
yep,
Coretta Scott.
look at
She's
her.
Coretta Scott King here.
Oh, very, just very calm and
And demure.
professional looking.
Right.
as it were. But this is when she was probably just recently hired. She's another like AOC, Sandy Cortez, another Justice
Her name is,
Democrat.
hold on, AOC's name is Sandy?
She called herself Sandy Cortez in high school and
Stop
college.
it. Stop it.
Yes, yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, she is the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez did not come into play until she came into politics after Justice Democrats found her, and I think her brother submitted her for a casting call for. They
Yeah.
were looking for someone to uh, support as a member of Congress,
Right.
so they threw money at her. She won the casting call. They made a video about it.
That's
Literally,
crazy.
Justice Democrats made a video about finding her. So she and Jasmine Crockett, they're another. So literally, AOC is nothing but an actor. Jasmine Crockett is nothing but an actor. These people are given a script and they are told, okay, now I know you came in thinking you're supposed to be professional, but now we need you to be a Bonquavia.
Not Bonquavia.
Uh-huh. Bonquavia Alizé. We need you to go ahead and switch it up.
Jenkins. Alizé Jenkins.
Jenkins. Absolutely. Absolutely.
The funny thing about this is that I see like the transition of her, right? Of Jasmine Crockett. And I'm gonna tell you when I think it when it started really when she started really doing this and diving into this persona, right?
Okay.
Charlemagne the God on the Breakfast Club. This was after the blonde bad body bleach thing or whatever. She said the
Okay.
MTG, yeah. He's on the Breakfast Club
Oh, yeah, yeah.
saying that, oh yeah, we need that kind of energy in Congress and all this, like, and hyping it up like as if this is acceptable behavior, right? Um,
Wow.
and then and since then she's been on the Breakfast Club maybe like 2 or 3 times, and
Mm.
he champions this kind of ratchet behavior in Congress, and it's like,
Oh,
and now I think that's what kind of put a battery in her back, and it's like, okay,
wow.
well, this is working. And then you see her on TikTok, dancing like Kendrick at the Super Bowl and things like that. It's
Yeah.
like what are you
Yeah.
doing? Like
Right.
this is very unbecoming of like our leaders are a joke. Like if they see this, like what does the rest of the world think when they see this?
Exactly.
You know
I
what I
wonder
mean?
that too. And I also wonder because people can look at their voting record. A lot of these people that, they'll vote present, and
Hmm.
more of their the money that we're paying these individuals to sit in Congress and to supposedly solve problems goes to their publicity campaigns. And
Right.
they seem to come in almost broke and amass
They
a
leave
small
multimillionaires.
fortune.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is AOC a worth or has a net worth of 10+ million when she's never sold a product, she's never had a job? I think she was subbing as a bartender, and I'll tell you why. I think she just filled in for someone. I don't think she was a full-time bartender because she did a benefit one time to raise money for art or something to that effect, and she was a guest bartender. She
Right.
was terrible. She didn't know how to mix drinks. She didn't know her way around the bar. She looked confused when the real bartender asked her to do certain things. She's not a bartender. So she's never literally had a job, but now she's a millionaire.
Yeah, it's absurd. That's absurd.
She's
Like
an
these people
actor.
come in here, like Nancy Pelosi worth like freaking mid nine figures, and it's like, hold up, like how, your salary is what 200 and something K a year?
Yeah.
Like how the heck did you amass 9 figures? I
How
know
do you
you've been there. I
explain
know
that?
you've been there since Jesus was alive, but
Right.
even then you still couldn't make that kind of money. So it's like, what are you doing? Like, what is going on here? And people are just, you know, I saw Joe kind of try to attempt to do something about insider trading in Congress, but he only did that because he was pissed at Nancy. like,
Right.
he don't really care, you know.
No.
Yeah, it's a racket. It's a racket, and then you got to also, I'm gonna tell you where this really hits home is when you see all of these individuals losing their effing minds about Doge slicing and dicing. Like they're
Preach.
losing their mind, like to the point where even the halfway sane seeming ones, they just look deranged and totally irrational. You know what I'm saying? He's got them out of pocket. Like they don't know what to do with themselves. They probably go home and drink every night.
He broke them. He
He
broke them.
broke them. He broke them.
He broke
Like
these people. He, which side are you on? You shall overcome. What the
well, hold on.
bro?
What was that other jam?
Bro,
We fight
we
on.
fight on. Was that former NIH Francis Collins?
Was that her at the DNC thing?
Oh no. Okay, Francis Collins he did one just last week.
Oh, with the guitar.
With a ukulele. Look, he's the same one. I'm not kidding. When I was with HHS, when he was on his way out, that was when Biden was still in there.
Yeah.
He did this same thing. Somebody told him at some point that he is a musician. He did this. We all had to watch Francis Collins of the NIH, who had just put us all through hell with the pandemic. This fool brings out his ukulele on the agency website. We had to watch him perform somewhere after COVID.
Was this mandatory? Was this mandatory?
Yeah, we had to watch this.
Get the heck out of here.
This old fool with a ukulele singing the rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Hold on. Time out, Karen. Hold on.
One
second. Hold on. 1 second. Are you telling me that during business hours,
yes, sir,
during work hours, they made you guys watch this?
Yes, sir.
And if you didn't show up, then what?
You would be reprimanded in whatever way they felt was necessary to keep you under the boot of the Stasi.
Yo, that is whack.
We sat and watched him play the ukulele. Somewhere after the pandemic,
that's terrible.
We will be free. I'm like, this is a freaking joke. This is a joke. Bro, I'm not kidding. I think I still have the video somewhere. It was this is the level of, I mean, they can't meme. They can't meme, and they should really stop trying. They should stop with the choose your fighter.
Oh, that was terrible. But you know what was even worse? This.
Oh, pull it up. Please pull it up.
All of these people with the same script saying the exact same thing. And hold on, let me see. When is Karen's greatest hits album drop?
Chaotic.
Yo,
I love you for it, brother. Sister.
This was an epic fail.
My mixtape coming out. I'll hit you up. I'll let you know.
Yes. DJ Darren will be on the ones and twos.
Absolutely.
I'm producing the whole thing.
Absolutely.
The whole thing. She's getting a Suge Knight death row deal, which means I get 98% of all the publishing.
That's right. This fool said Suge Knight. I love that so much.
You don't sign the deal, you get hung over a balcony.
Upside down.
Upside down. No. Look at all these. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's like they said it was like a total of 28 Democrats saying the same thing.
Disgusting. I'm trying to see if that moron Jason Crow from Colorado is in there, but I don't see him yet.
Well, I think this was before they realized how many there were. Let me see. How many is this? Let's see. 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's only 20 here. They said there's like a total of 28. So yeah. So this is the diet version. this is this is the version with Splenda. Okay. Um,
Unreal. Whereas,
unreal.
have you seen the purple haired freak, the one who was trying to be relatable to like
Yeah, that was crazy. Wait,
Jesus?
let me find what's her name?
She's from Connecticut. Um,
Yeah.
I think that's a dude, actually.
What? What?
Look at
I don't
that thing.
that
Pull
thing
that
that
thing up and
thing.
tell me that's a female. That's a dude.
Oh
That's a
my
dude.
god.
I'm telling
Hold
you.
on.
But they're trying to, yeah, find it while I just kind of bridge this in. They're trying too hard to be relatable because they're not, because they are completely disconnected from their constituents. They're disconnected from reality. They don't know how to associate with real people. The
But how did that but like here's the thing. How did that happen so fast? Because they weren't always like this. So how did that happen so fast?
That is a great question. It seems to have metastasized over the last 4 years, and it has become a mental illness. I am once again advocating to reopen state hospitals so that these individuals can have somewhere to rest comfortably. They do not need to be running districts. They are responsible for their constituents going broke, committing suicide, having financial Armageddon issues that we may never come back from, save President Trump just really getting in and telling these people to shut the hell up. I'm doing what I'm doing for the people, and you ain't gonna have any type of rebuttal. And if you do, they're just making themselves look bad. Just keep making the videos, keep doing it. You know, we're here for it because you're making yourself look stupid. You're not
They do look like
relatable.
idiots. They do look like idiots. And you would
Nobody's
think like
responding to this.
but my thing is like nobody's saying anything, nobody's pulling their auntie or uncle that's in Congress to the side like, yo, y'all look retarded.
Good point.
Like,
Good
no,
point.
you don't have any people in your life that care about you and want to
Good
let you
point.
know that like, yo, you out here crashing out, you look dumb.
Good
Like
point.
nobody. Like
Nobody
yeah,
in your life.
there's gotta be somebody in the midst of these people telling them like, yo, dog, you look, you look crazy. Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? The Street Fighter videos, who's
Bro,
your fighter? Like, that was ridiculous, man. Like, what are y'all
what
doing?
the hell? Who would be scared of these old hoes? Who would be scared of these feminazis? Who would be?
Not the old hoes.
My name is Susie, and I'm going to punch you right in your nose, Elon Musk. What the
Right, right.
fuck?
Well, who's the
What
old
is
dude that was like,
going
who's the old guy that was like, keep your hands off our money? You-
on? Oh my God! What was that? That wasn't Al Green. That was
nah, that wasn't Al Green. It was another dinosaur. Um,
Oh shoot! Was it uh
you musty.
oh shoot! Oh, was that the one that said Guam is gonna tip over?
I think that might have been homie. Yeah, I think that might have been him.
Yeah. Oh my God! Who was that? Uh. If we do not address the climate change issues, Guam is going to tip over.
Yo, I saw a chick on TikTok talk about like she said, why would anybody want to have children? She's like, they don't care about the climate. They don't care about it. I'm like, yo, how do you walk around the earth like this? Like you really like your life must suck. Your life
These
must suck.
people, look,
Like look
On
at
I'm
this
gonna
one.
tell
Here it
you.
appropriations serving
Oh,
Connecticut's 3rd
there it is.
District. It's time to enter
is.
your
Not
dark
he.
academia Congress era. All right, besties. House appropriation is the money moves in Congress. We are not chasing the bag. We are the bag.
No, this bitch did
Democrats are
not say.
making
Hold
life
on.
smoother through
I'm gonna
government
be.
funding. It's giving.
Hold on.
It's giving.
What'd you say?
What does this thing know about who? She doesn't even know what the hell she's
She
talking about.
doesn't. But here's the thing:
The bag?
her staffers. That just lets you know that like her staffers are out of touch too, and typically your staffers are much younger than you.
Right.
So how the heck did they not give her a better script? And then why would you put it in front of Gwen Stefani's or No Doubt's "I'm Just a Girl"? Like, why would you
Right.
use that music to like? Because then that's what makes me think like what you saying might be true.
Look at that thing. That is not a
What?
bag. That is not. I've seen that thing in Congress. I'm like, that's a damn dude, man. And
That
your
thing,
ass is too motherfucking old to be wearing purple ass
purple
hair.
hair.
You're 900 years old. You older than Methuselah. Why you got purple ass hair?
No, only 888 years. Okay, not
Oh,
nine.
well, a couple years short. My math is terrible. But
Yeah.
please continue with this farce.
Yo, here we go. They're all NPCs who somehow believe that messaging is why they lost. Clown show.
Yes, thank you.
But here's the thing: messaging is why they lost. But the thing about it is, it's not just the messaging; it's the content within the message too. Like
Yes.
the hill that they're gonna die on, the hill that they are going to politically die on, is this trans issue.
You
Because
know what?
like
That
here, check this out. You see how quick they flipped on Gavin when he interviewed with Charlie Kirk? They flipped
oh,
on Gavin so fast. Like I'm just like 1 minute he's like, oh, slick haired Gavin, he would make a great president. Soon as he says, yeah, there's some level of unfairness there, they were like, hold up, bro. It was an
okay.
onslaught. It was an onslaught.
Okay.
I watched all these Democrat influencers on TikTok like literally tear him apart for acknowledging
Whoa.
biological biological reality.
I didn't see that. I didn't
Oh,
see
they
the
tore him
TikTokers.
apart
I'm gonna have
because
to
just
check that.
yeah, because he interviewed Charlie Kirk on his new podcast.
Yeah, yeah. That I did. I caught some of that. I knew he was gonna get some crap for doing it in the first place, but
Right.
when you're in a reality and they tend not to be, obviously, they can't handle it. It's like it's like the one of the demon possession movies. They just they they come. That's it. They come from hell and just they don't know what to do. You're right. That is the
Yeah,
hill that they're going to die on.
and I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Democrats are afraid of their constituents.
Really.
Yeah,
In
when we elect,
what?
check this out. Here we go. Here we go. Check this out.
Oh,
Check this
oh,
out.
we're going into the
We're going
we're
into
going
the
into
yeah, we got to go into the
the
conspiracy
truth
zone.
is out there. The truth is
The
out
truth
there.
is out. It is. It really is.
It
I just
is.
gotta I just gotta find the button that allows me to reveal the
And
truth.
they've been hoping their constituents didn't see it, but they're turning everybody off with their behavior. The state of the joint session of Congress, that had a negative effect upon them.
Well,
So,
yeah, that did too. That did too. But this has been going on, like you said, for a few years now. So I think they're afraid of their constituents, right? Because the only way that they're going to ever get back to some level of normalcy is if that party rejects the far left, right? And they're not going to do it because the far left are their soldiers.
um, so
Those are
that
the ones that will go burn down a city. Those are the ones that will go, you know, say like, oh, go hide in the bushes at Trump's golf club.
mhm.
Like that. Those are their soldiers. Because the rest of us, the rest of every like I saw a video of like the military in barracks. Like I think it was in Virginia, and as soon as they said Donald Trump won the presidency, it was a big roar, astounding
Yeah,
roar of cheers, right?
yeah, oh
So
yeah,
those are the far left of their loonies. They need their loonies, right? But here's the thing: you see how quick they'll flip on you.
yep,
They flipped on Gavin in a matter of minutes.
yep,
Full onslaught. This is how you know, like Gavin could like he could have really had, and I hate to say it. Oh God, I hate to say this. I'm gonna give myself one of these, one of a preliminary one of these.
uh,
I hate to say this, but slick haired Gavin Newsom actually has a shot. And the reason he had a shot at being president because he's fast talking, he's smooth, and he's a great used car salesman,
Yes,
right? And he's appealing to the eye according to women. So
I
yes, Gavin could have done this. But now he's cooked. He's cooked
huh.
because the progressives, like, they're not having it. They're
They
not
won't
having
back
it.
him.
They won't back him after saying that. And even the fact that he had Charlie on would be a problem. Like, Gavin's gonna have to go send he's I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to go more center right, right?
Sure.
Or no, not even center right. I'll say he's more centrist. He's trying to be a rational, you know, a rational candidate, right? Or possibility.
Late for
But
that.
it is mad late. But you got to think how deranged some of these people are. They would still vote for that idiot.
After everything that has happened in California over the last couple of months, they
Oh,
would
he's
still
yeah.
vote for that.
They would still vote for this idiot. They would. Like, think about it. They're trying. You got Nicole Shanahan trying to lead the charge to recall Karen Bass, right? But you
Yes.
really have people out there like trying to keep Karen there. I'm dead serious. Like, there's something going on in the brain that's just not right, you know.
I mean,
But
Gavin Newsom is the
Newsom,
embodiment of Patrick Bateman on the movie American Psycho.
he is.
Like, when I see him, I see Patrick Bateman. It's, I mean, the movie, if you see it, you'll understand why I say that. Some of these people, you're right. It's just mystifying when you talk about it, and my mouth is hanging open because it's like no matter how much they are abused by these demons, they are still possessed. They don't know how to go away from the the evil. It's like they then have to admit they've been wrong. I mean, is it that simple or does it go deeper than that?
Um, it's like a it's to me it's almost like because you know how you be talking about, like, you know how you constantly talk about white liberal women.
Ugh,
It's almost like, well, my life is already okay. So in order for me to feel good about myself, I gotta go agree with the craziest shit because it seems like a marginalized situation. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you are a fox. You can be a fox if you want to be a fox. I want to be a
okay,
raccoon. Good. You can be a raccoon if you want. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I want to be a cockroach. Well,
Wow.
yeah. What are your pronouns? It.
Oh my God.
Hey,
I guess,
you
you
know,
know,
I want everyone to be what they want to be, even cockroaches. Like, my life is so perfect because of my white privilege.
uh,
You can be a gerbil.
right. You poor darky.
you,
Ah,
you
I
need
am here to help.
you need catnip in the bathroom, in the boys' bathroom at your school. I will provide it. Like,
Wow.
it's like,
Mighty
you
white
know,
of you.
yeah, it's like, come on. But
This is,
I was just telling
it's a
somebody the other
social
day. I said
experiment.
I'm not going west of Texas and north of the Mason Dixon anytime soon because that's where it seems that's Looney Land right there.
I'm right in the middle of it.
I
These
know
people,
you. You're in
oh
the
my
heart of the
God.
nutty.
These
You're
people, I'm around this every day. And like, I'll give you an example. I sent you some of the uh, clips of some local news. So there's this local representative, Jason Crow. Um,
oh
the
yeah, I know
the
you're talking about.
he has been making the rounds. He's constantly on X, screeching on Elon Musk's platform, talking shit about Elon Musk. I still don't get that, but whatever.
I know
He
that baffles me too. They
Isn't
hate
that
Elon,
crazy?
but they got they pay for that blue check every month.
Fine,
Yeah.
pay for it, say whatever you want, but you're retarded. this fool here, he thinks he's hot shit because he had a town hall in Aurora. Now, okay, the room had quite a few people. He supposedly did this behind the backdrop of, Trump is trying to take away your Medicare and your Medicaid or whatever.
How many times does the man have to say he's not doing that? Like, how many times does he have to
Bro,
say, I'm
bro,
not touching Medicaid and Medicare, but we're getting the waste out of it? How
bro.
many times does he have to say this? It is not rocket science.
But see, what's going to happen is I haven't seen enough of us clap back, but that's coming. More
Mm-hmm.
show material. I'm getting that together. I'm in the
Oh, okay.
kitchen. Let me
Are you
cook.
chefing it up? Okay.
Oh, I'm about to turn the stove way the hell up because I'm sick of this dumb Jason Crow and these absolutely useless politicians who have ties to NGOs and things where they are making money in the background, but we'll get to that in another
Right.
time.
Right.
But one of the things he did is he had this local, this is some local Colorado news, where he had this town hall in Aurora, and I'm looking in the room, and it's oh well, that's Johnston, but we'll
Oh
get to him
yeah.
in
We'll
a
get to
second.
him.
But Jason Crow had this town hall, and the room, I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't the Aurora I know. Where
Right.
you at? Where that ain't okay. So he goes to the whitest, most affluent part of Aurora to hold
Right.
this town hall. And yeah, the room is full of individuals who have Trump derangement syndrome. So yeah, you're going to draw them there. If you advertise a town hall about Trump is stealing your Medicare, come be at this town hall at 7 o'clock and we'll talk about how I'm going to fight for you in Congress. It's all bullshit. I, go
You,
to
but
the
yeah,
hood.
like, what are you fighting for? You lost. You can't do anything.
Thank you.
You lost. What are you gonna do? Shut up.
Shut
It's
up.
like, yeah, like just sit back and shut up. You have like that's another thing too. I got a buddy of mine. He's like, well, he's like Trump's approval ratings are going down. I said, even if they are, what you gonna do about it?
Thank you.
Nothing.
Shut
Nothing.
up.
Shut
Right.
up. You lost.
Nothing. We don't want to hear from you, bro. Y'all lost. We didn't do all this after 2020. We regrouped. We hated it. We watched the Shady Pines resident, Mr. Burns,
Shady
Weekend at
Pines.
Bernie's. We watched that old bastard get sworn in to a completely empty inauguration, by the way. We
That was
watched that
insane.
clown
Yeah.
show, but we didn't. We shall overcome. Whose side are you on? Everybody, whose side are you on? What the fuck, bro? We,
I
oh,
just called
oh,
to say
told her I love
you.
you. We didn't do all that. Because we have jobs, we have school, we have kids to raise, we have bills to pay. We didn't do that. None of
because
us did that.
because it's like I'm seeing it's almost like the old school. It's almost like the retro. It's it's like retro Democrats, right? So they're singing old Negro spirituals. they like and then they're like the other part of the party just loves cheap labor.
Right,
it's like
right,
what are we? It's like hold up, what year is this
right.
again?
We,
Oh man,
it's a racket. I'm going to insert something else that I noticed with two of these female congressmen, and then we can move on to something else. But I do want to talk about that Mike Johnston clip that you pulled over. If we could go and kind of cover that again. But I'm going to bring this up. Brittany Pedersen, I give her shit on X all the time. I'm surprised that bitch hasn't blocked me. But she put out campaign commercials while she's all out here like 7 months pregnant looking like
like a walrus.
Shamu. Yeah, putting out commercials, local Colorado commercials, supporting and advocating for up to late term, your baby crowning, you about to drop that load in a parking lot, abortions, abortion, abortion, abortion. I'm like, bitch, you like 7 months pregnant, you got a little kid, and you got a husband. So wait a minute. Family, husband, and stability for me, but not for thee. What the fuck?
Here's the funny thing.
Hold on. What? Let me insert this one too.
Okay.
Michelle Wu, that
Oh
mayor of
Lord.
Boston, she
She's a
did the
nut.
same
She's a
freaking
nut.
thing.
She is
She
a
did the
nut.
same thing. Abortion, abortion, abortion. Oh my God, get a million
I,
abortions.
I don't
But
know
she
though.
shows up with her kid.
Who's the worst though? Who's the worst out of the four? It's like you got Johnson, you got uh you got Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson,
Brandon
you got
Johnson.
Michelle Wu, you got
Uh
Eric
huh.
Adams.
Okay.
Who? All right, on a scale, number them 1 to 4. 1 being the most decent, 4 being the no. You know what? 1 being the worst.
One the
Who's the
worst.
worst out of the 4? Number 1.
Um. Let's see. Maybe I'm gonna say the one that's kind of getting moderate is
Eric.
Eric Adams.
Yep.
He had a come to Jesus moment
Didn't he?
even
But
before
didn't he
President.
used to be a Republican though?
I don't know that
You
part,
know what? Let's find out. Let's find out.
but that is interesting. I'll keep talking while you look. But perhaps Eric Adams had come to Jesus moment even before President Trump was sworn in, and probably some talks were had.
Holy shit.
What?
Yep.
He
Yes,
was a Republican?
Eric Adams was once a Republican. He was originally a registered Democrat, but switched to the Republican Party in '95 while serving as a New York Police Department officer. He remained a Republican for about 7 years before switching back to the Democrat Party in 2002.
Wow.
His shift back to the Democrats was largely influenced by his political aspirations and alignment with more progressive policies, particularly on issues relating to policing, racial justice, and economic equity.
I
So,
see.
yeah, okay,
That's very interesting. Huh.
yeah.
So
It's kind of
him, maybe he's the least retarded of all of those.
so we gonna put him at number 4. Okay.
We're gonna put him at number 4. Um God, how do you do this with the other 3?
Let's go. Let's
They're
go. This is gonna get
insufferable.
this is gonna get good.
Let's see. Mike Johnston uh in Denver, I'll have to put him at number 3 because
Really?
he's yeah, yeah,
As bad as y'all talk about him?
yeah, I know. But I'll qualify what I'm saying here because he is just a moron. He grew up in Vale. He is a privileged white kid, grew up skiing and lived a privileged little life in Vale, and then came down to Denver with uh pimps, hoes, crackheads, meth heads, and
And
people
thought he could make a
dying of
change.
fentanyl overdoses and homeless people, and thought he could make a change. So he's just stupid. Um, he's stupid, but he spent $2 million of our taxpayer money to hire lawyers to prepare him for the congressional hearing.
I heard he got nice. Yeah, for
He
what?
used our
Like,
money
what
for
do
that.
you need to be prepared for?
I want a
That's my
refund.
question. That's my question. What do you
Mm,
need to be prepared for exactly?
yeah,
Well,
because
how much dirt have you done?
there is substance to that. When Anna Paulina Luna immediately referred his bitch ass to Attorney General Pam Bondi for
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
federal
yeah.
investigation
Oh
uh,
yeah.
for aiding and abetting illegal aliens, title USC code 8 I think it's 1824, excuse me, US code 18 subsection 1324, I think. I may have the numbers off a little bit, but you are aiding and abetting illegal aliens. You are harboring illegal aliens. And he said, even though he got up in front of Congress and said he didn't say it, he did say that he would go to jail for illegals. He
Okay,
did.
here we go. 8 U.S. Code subsection 1324.
Okay. Dead
Yeah,
ass. I got it.
that was good. That was good. That was
Oh,
good.
what? I can cite the Fourth Amendment to the Constitution, the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses. Papers and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall be issued but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the places to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. What's up?
Ooh, Don DeMarco.
What's up?
That was good.
What's up?
Very good.
I know my
very
shit.
good, Greta.
I'm running for Congress and I'm getting rid of these bastards.
And when is that happening? Or are you just talking shit?
No. I'm getting some things marked off my list so that I can make that happen before, so I can get this train rolling out of the station before in time for 2026. Because if these morons like Jasmine Crockett can win.
Oh, but see, look at the district she ran in. Like her district is what you see like now.
Yes.
Like this is why certain people like Al Green, Jasmine Crockett, Ilhan Omar, like people like that are going to be fixtures in their districts for a very long time. However, I understand Jasmine Crockett has a challenger, and he's a Republican and a veteran.
Yes, he is.
This might get spicy.
I like this dude.
This might get spicy.
I like this dude. He is he's rocking.
Now let's talk about this idiot.
We'll talk about him too.
Okay, so
apparently, back to this list. Mayor Mike Johnson. Yeah, this retard. He's just absolutely insane. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's go to number 2. I would say Michelle Wu, and then number 1 of the as worst, given that he is a 6% approval rating of his constituents. 6%.
Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and give Brandon Johnson his victory music for his win.
Let's get it.
Good job, Mayor Mohawk. You know, it was this is what I need you to do. I need you to cut the hair like this on the side, and then turn it into a mohawk, and then don't dye the whole beard. Don't dye the whole beard. Just dye this part, make it gray. Hey, hold on, let me pull a picture of this retard.
And then we're going back to this fool, so you can see what he's up to lately, since that's some local Denver news. Let me just go into it now. The restaurants in Denver are failing. They're closing left and right. People are stressed out. Restaurant owners, business owners. This has been happening leading, the pandemic and leading up till now. People are panicked, and I mean the business owners. They're going to have to. They're going to have to close, and some of them have already closed. And the lack of resources for protection and security around the business is one of the reasons. The economic Armageddon in the city of Denver and the people surrounding it. People just are not coming downtown anymore. There's no business there. And yeah, it started around the coup, but it has continued. All the illegals, nobody wants to be in the heart of Denver because the violence has skyrocketed. But see, they don't report it, so it looks like everything is cool. The crime rate is down. The FBI crime rate is down. Yeah, because y'all don't damn report it. If the numbers ain't there, they're not going to show, and it's going to look like there's no crime, you jackass. Yeah, there is crime. They don't, and they label the illegals as white.
Oh yeah. But here's the thing. You gotta understand that what Texas has done to all the black mayors in this country. Yeah, what I need. Hold on, before I go on, I need you to cut the sides.
Look at it.
Form it into a mohawk. Make it look like a pyramid. Make it look like a pyramid, and just dye this part of the beard. Okay. I'm going to give you $10,000 for this haircut. Okay, I'm not
Right.
paying for it. It's the taxpayers. Okay.
Yeah, his haircuts are expensive.
Yeah, just dye the middle. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Don't
Don't
cut the kitchen.
don't
Leave
cut.
the kitchen.
No, no. Leave the kitchen. Leave the kitchen. Okay.
Leave the
Um,
kitchen.
I need
Uh-huh.
I need the beard to be two tone. Okay. Okay. When I say two tone, think of Eddie Bauer edition Explorer. Okay.
That is you did give
That's how he
yourself a
sounds.
Don Juan
But
DeMarco,
we
please.
need all the newcomers to look at my
Give
beard.
give, give yourself a Don Juan DeMarco because that was tight. Yes. Yes.
I need all of you
Yes.
newcomers to look at my
He
beard
is an idiot.
and be inspired by the beard. Okay. Oh, snap.
Michelle
And
Wu, though, that bitch, she comes in there with her Ash Wednesday. Bitch, you ain't Catholic. You Buddhist. Shut up. Stop playing with me. Carrying your yes, I need to devote the entire session because my baby is crying. You know, her and Brittany Pedersen are doing this dumb shit to try to be relatable, and neither one of these hoes are relatable.
not even
Neither
close.
one of them. You
But
know,
my
you,
thing, but
you ain't got no babysitter, bitch.
the lack of common sense is ridiculous. Who says to themselves like this will be a great idea. Let's just use all of your money that I could really be using to improve the city, you know, and then let's just use that because it's like now that it's you paid it already, it's like mine, and I can like do what I want, you know.
Wow.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it to Jorge and Raul, and they're gonna live in hotels while you just go to work.
Live on the street.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
Yeah,
that sound
while
like a good
veterans
idea?
are outside.
That's how we progress.
Oh, progressivism is
Yes,
regressivism.
yeah,
Gotcha.
pretty much.
Using your tax money.
Yeah, yeah. But that's
That,
progress, right? You know,
that's progress.
it's more equitable. Okay,
Oh, there's that word.
you
Got it.
pay, I spend. That's how this
Wow.
goes.
Money for me, but not for thee.
Rules for you and
Oh,
not for woo.
right. Give yourself another Don Juan DeMarco. You got it.
Thank you.
Shoot. You're killing it.
People are ridiculous. Like just like I said, if you just look at there's okay. So I'm heavily for those of you that watch this show, and don't know, I'm heavily into trading and crypto and things like that, right?
He's very astute.
And there's a saying that we have when it comes to trading and things like that. When in doubt, zoom out. Okay. And what that means is, you know, it might be a red day on a chart, but zoom out and see how far this asset has really gone, right? Yeah, okay, you're looking at the 1 day chart. Now go look at the 1 month chart. You're gonna see that you're still up, okay?
Okay.
That's what we mean by when in doubt, zoom out. My thing is, when you look at this whole landscape of how these idiots are, you know, governing, governing, you start to realize like if you just step back and just look at all the moves that they're making on their political chessboards, it's dumb. It is dumb. Like what in your mind said? You know what, dog? Let's just throw all these Venezuelans in the hotels, and I think the people will love it. I think all the taxpayers will be like, yeah, let's do it. No, no, no,
What? I mean, what?
no. What in your mind said that this is a good idea?
And using our taxpayer money to do it.
You know what? Let me tell you something that's gonna happen, Karen. And I predicted this a couple years ago. People gonna get fed up. I think people are almost there, and this is why Trump is doing what he's doing because it's gonna get to the point where everybody's like, we ain't paying shit.
Yeah, you know what? That is so interesting that you say that. It's serendipitous that we see at this time where this is going,
Yep.
and President Trump's timing with the External Revenue Service and the timing of people are fed the hell up with you know, it's like with all of these Doge discoveries and them
Oh, it's
being
nasty,
very
nasty.
transparent,
Yep,
people are like, I ain't paying no damn taxes.
facts. And then you got to think too. He's got to figure out because it's on the edge. It's teetering on the edge. He sees this. He sees the bubble about the pot. He sees the pot about to boil over. So what do you have to do at that point? You got to figure out how to generate income for this establishment. And how you gonna do that? You got to bring tariffs because
That T
if the
word.
because you got to understand late 1800s, early 1900s, all we had was tariffs. We was a rich country. We didn't have no income, and then all of a sudden, here comes globalism. Let's go prop up the rest of the world. And what happens? Boom! You got to pay income tax. That's how that
Right,
happened. That's how it
right,
happened. We didn't
right,
have no income tax. Hold on, let
right.
me say it again. We didn't have no income tax.
It was only supposed to be temporary.
It's like, yeah, temporary. My ass. Look,
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be temporary. People dishing out their hard-earned bread for this. That's gonna be
Okay.
temporary. You better quit playing with
Okay.
these people. Quit playing with these people because
Because
it's
there's only
that.
so much gaslighting they can continue to do. Because why are you mad at the messenger? Why are you
Yeah,
mad at Elon for exposing the shit? You ain't mad at the people who actually stole your damn money?
I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. This is I'm gonna get fried for this. I'm
Let's
gonna
turn the grease up. Make it hot as fish grease.
Here we go. All right. Y'all asked for it. Y'all asked for it.
And fish grease is hot.
And now it's time for Darren's hot take of the day. Here we go, folks. In my honest opinion, I think January 6th was necessary. And the reason I said that, not a good thing, but it was
Okay.
necessary because
Interesting.
it let the powers that be know that it can go down at any minute in this country.
Oh.
I don't think now do I condone it? No, not
Okay.
really.
Okay. Okay.
but but it showed them like y'all keep playing with us and it can go
Oh.
down.
Oh. Okay.
That's why I think this. I look. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it one more time. January 6th showed the powers that be that it can get really real in this country. And that was just a very small amount of people.
Hmm. But very effective, obviously.
It made it very effective to the point where they said, you know what? We gotta lock y'all up. like,
Right.
like to make
Right.
an example out of y'all to scare
Right.
the rest of the people from resistance. That
Mm.
wasn't. It wasn't because they really needed to be locked up for these 20-year sentences.
Misdemeanors?
Yeah, there was no reason for that. The reason
No.
was to deter you from doing it again.
Correct. You're
That,
absolutely correct. Spot on with that.
that's it. That's the way I see it. Like
Spot
they
on.
they they want y'all to be scared to do it, but now they got pardoned. Shit. They're like, why do you think there's such an uproar about it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he pardoned them. That means he's advocating and saying it's okay.
Right.
Now what he's telling you is like, yeah, you ain't getting away with the bullshit. That's what he's telling you. Like
Well, you saw the latest with Joe Biden signing everything by way of DocuSign.
yep.
That's how we do in the federal government. We use
You're using DocuSign now.
DocuSign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like everything he signed,
like you're signing one of those Equifax data breach settlements.
right? Like
Ridiculous.
you you don't even, it's not wet, inked in. You just, because your signature is on file, you do it once and then you can use it over several. I always use DocuSign when I worked for HHS.
Yeah.
It was always just, I had my signature was in there like swimwear. I didn't have to sign any papers.
Yeah. Now,
So
as far as January 6th goes,
all of them pardons that Biden
oh yeah,
supposedly,
freaking pedophiles and child murderers and all that. Like, dude's crazy. Dude's nuts. The dude is a psychopath.
DocuSign.
doggy sign.
Go on.
But
What were you gonna
now,
say?
as far as January 6th is concerned, there were a lot of agitators there too.
Yes, there
Now,
were.
a
Yes,
lot
there
of agitators.
absolutely were.
Now, the question is, I might be going out in space on this one,
Wait,
but
wait, wait, wait. You gotta play that. Where's
I
the?
don't know where the button. I can't find the button. Who
Dang
deleted
on
it?
it.
Somebody deleted it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody deleted it. Somebody deleted my X Files. But
The truth
I
is
think
out there.
with those agitators out there, that was kind of questionable too. But but that also shows them like one influential voice can move an army.
Indeed.
You
Oh
know.
my gosh.
That brings me to Andrew Tate. Okay,
Oh.
Andrew
Oh.
Tate landed in Florida, right?
Oh.
DeSantis comes out and says something about it. Okay,
Oh.
they took his electronics and everything as soon as he hopped off the plane, right? Before he even stepped foot in actual Florida, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, I think this is a very stupid move on DeSantis' part, and the reason I say this is because DeSantis. Don't get me wrong, I like my governor a lot, but he does have neocon tendencies, right?
Yes, he does.
So Andrew Tate wasn't public enemy number one until he started talking about the war in Gaza, right? Now,
Yes.
yeah, which is like this is neocon's dream. You know what I'm saying? Oh, take
Sure.
over, yeah. So a war, let's go.
Forever wars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is this: they better tread very lightly with Andrew Tate because, from what I understand, Casey DeSantis wants to run for governor next. Byron Donalds is up the bat and endorsed by Trump.
Yes.
So if Andrew Tate moves the men of this state away from Casey and towards Byron,
Uh-oh.
Sanders better chill out. His wife will never see. His wife will
Oh.
never see the governor's mansion.
This is an exclusive, by the way. Everybody, thank you for watching. We sure do appreciate you. God bless you. It's going to be an amazing week. But you haven't heard this anywhere else. I guarantee it.
Yeah, yeah.
Darren, this is breaking. Can you please, just for the people in the back, turn y'all hearing aids up? Let's get it. Can you please repeat what you just said? Because I did not think of that.
The
But
word. The
this is
word
important.
is. The word is
You
that
haven't heard this anywhere
the
else.
word
Go ahead.
is that Casey DeSantis is running for wants to be governor next after her husband is gone next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Byron Donalds is also running for governor. Okay, Byron
Mm-hmm.
Donalds has already got the green light from Donald Trump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Tate is a very influential man. Whether you like
Yes,
him,
he is.
whether you loathe him, it doesn't matter.
Yes, he
It
is.
doesn't matter. When he speaks, the streets listen.
He's a man's man.
He's a man's man. Now, do I agree with everything? Do you agree with everything? Absolutely not. But I'm telling you, he has a big influence on the young men of this country. If they
Yes, he
move,
does.
if he moves this needle away from this momentum away from Casey DeSantis' chances of becoming Florida governor, you can kiss
It's
it
a
goodbye.
wrap.
Byron. They may as well carry Byron in there. Andrew Tate could destroy that. Facts,
Wow.
facts, facts.
Wow.
Yep. So,
Wow.
but
You
hey,
are so right about him. Like him or hate him, he is a man's man. He
you
has
got to
stood
think.
10 toes deep
You got to
on
think.
business the
He
whole time.
he was the most Googled man on the planet for like what 2 years straight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, keep playing with Andrew Tate. Keep playing with him.
Oh,
Keep
shit.
playing
I
with him.
did not. You're hearing it first right here
That's just my observation.
on the Colorado show. You
Yep.
haven't heard it anywhere else. I guarantee that. So
And
this
speaking
is
of
going to
which,
be interesting.
hey, well, thank you for tuning in, everybody, because we gotta go.
Oh, shoot. I'm having so much fun. I lost
I
track of
know,
time.
right? You know, right? But hey, we had to give y'all extra 4 minutes because we were late.
That's right.
Thanks,
So thank you for
Ash.
tuning in.
Thanks, Ash.
Everybody,
Appreciate it.
we sure do appreciate you. Buy the products. Go on the
Oh snap,
CDM
we didn't run the
website.
ads. Well, Ash is gonna kill me. We
Well,
didn't.
no, if you don't want to be ashy, then wear that. What's that cream? Because I got to get some more.
Well, castor blend.
Yes,
Castor
it's
blend
the
is
body
coming.
butter. It's
Yeah,
it's
body
so good
butter.
for
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
Out here in
But
Colorado, it's so dry.
it is. It is.
So buy the products, support the channel, and come back next week.
Yeah, Ash will be back next week, so we'll have a way more organized show.
Y'all know black folks ain't organized. Don't bother
Nah,
me.
hey, I'm organized, just not today.
Okay, well, I'm working on it. But it was good to be here. I'm just glad to hang out and honored to hang out with my brother Darren, my sister Ash, and we are just so excited about making America great again. God has just really had mercy on us, and
Yep.
we are winning, winning, winning.
We're gonna keep at it. So we'll
We're
see
gonna
y'all
keep
next
at it.
week.
Doggone
Peace.
right.